Hi everyone, my name is Adrienne Pessel. Today's topic is neighborhood information books. As you can see from the photo, you can see that they can be either 3-ring binders or hardbound covers. These community information books are helpful for buyers. When they come looking at a house, it's nice for them to learn about the community and all the amenities that are around it. It's also helpful when you go on listing appointments for you to showcase your knowledge of the community. Google search is going to be your first step. Go ahead and just put the subdivision or the town into the search bar and see what you get. Start looking through for historic sites, museums, maybe some articles that were written by a newspaper promoting that community. If you didn't gather enough information through Google, another resource is Cloud's Buyer Tour. There you can find area restaurants, list of all the schools, and the home buying process. Bright MLS is another resource that you can use. All you need to do is put in your MLS number in the system. It will come up, and to the right of the display, there is an icon. Click on it, and then you'll see all the different options and choices of information you can use. Now, since you've gathered all your information, you need to create a cover sheet. This is when I would use Toolkit CMA to create the flyers. They take 2 to 3 minutes to create, and they look very professional. So let's get started in building your neighborhood information book. I'm going to start by going on 21 Online. I went on to Dashboard, so I'm going to click on the icon, and that's going to take me to 21 Online. And once I'm on 21 Online, I'm going to go to Toolkit CMA, which is on the left side midway through. I'm going to access Toolkit CMA. It'll take me here. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and create a property flyer, which is right over here. Look at them all. There's more than I'm going to show you right here because I think I'll make you dizzy going down the all the choices. But I do want to point out to you, it does make a difference which one you pick. If you read to the bottom, it'll give a description of how many bullets, how many photographs, and whether you can have a headline or not. Because some of these don't provide headlines, and you won't be able to write custom, like it's a broker's open or welcome to a particular neighborhood or change things up. So please take note of that. And also when you select on the create, wherever you see this gray, that's going to show up. So if you don't put a price there, it'll just be a number. Okay. So let's go back and I'm going to show you. I went ahead and selected the cedar style, which is something that I like. So I'm going to scroll down to that. Here I am down at the cedar. So I'm going to click on that. And I think the best way for me to show you so I don't waste your time, I'm not going to sit there and fill out each one of these, but this is what the blank sheet looks like that you can fill out. And then you scroll down here, and this is where you upload all the photos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to one that I've already filled out, and I'll see, and I can show you how I adjust to it. So here I am back at the Toolkit main page, and these are recently ones saved. So I'm going to go ahead and click on close to so many amenities, and I'm going to hit edit. And it's being retrieved for me. And so here you go. Now, one of the things I want you to notice, there's a big gap here. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted many amenities to be on the second line. I didn't want it on one line. So you can adjust like that. So here are my bullets that are, because this is the neighborhood book that I'm going to be using. And it says, welcome to Mount Vernon. You can see what I put on there. And I uploaded these pictures. And the nice thing about the way Toolkit has changed is that I upload the pictures and then I don't have to keep dragging them. I can just scroll through, and whichever one I stop on, that's the one that I'm going to put in that area. So this helps from a viewing of, so you can decide how you like it. I'm going to create flyer. And it really takes just a couple minutes. You can view it. And there it goes, and voila. So, and when you print these flyers on photographic or higher quality paper, they really look very nice. So you can see that this is what I would use on the front title page. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you different things that you can do with different titles. So let's go back at this section of Toolkit. And these are another recently one saved. So I'm going to go and show you this. I think it's an open house one that I did the other day, just as an example. And I put the property address there. Now I wanted to show you, you can put the times right here by the address if you want. You can erase them. You can put it by the open Sunday headline if you want. It all depends on how much space or what you want to write, but you can like move things around like that. And these are 3 pictures that free stock footage that I put in. So this house doesn't really exist. It's very nice, but we're going to go ahead and view it. And you can see how quickly it takes to do open Sunday, March 3rd, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. How do you like that? Gives me the property address. Now these are just colors that I randomly picked. Now let's say I don't like these colors and I want to go change it. That's easy to fix. So all I have to do is go back to the flyer summary. I'm going to hit create a new flyer. Do you want to save this one? Yes. Save. And they keep them in there for a while. So if you want to go back and edit it, you decide you don't like those colors, you want to go more Century 21 colors, or you want to do something different, you can do that as well. So after it saves, you can go back and create a different flyer. And if you look up here in the corner, it says keep the property data for 101 Dream House from your last flyer. So this way I can try a different look. So let's say I go to this one. This one doesn't have a heading. So see how I can't use that? It just has remarks. But if I do, let's say, why don't we try this one? Fills it in, takes the pictures, and let's create the flyer and see what happens. View flyer, and there you go. A really nice flyer in seconds. Another way that you can do that, this is from my new agents out there. If you're looking to do an open house for another agent and they're kind enough to let you have the opportunity to do so, you can create your own flyers very easily by just importing the MLS numbers through Bright, and it'll just download everything that you want. And you can tweak it afterwards, but it'll put all your information. So this way you can go after renters and hopefully find yourself some buyers. Another way of adding information to your neighborhood book is to use Bright MLS. You can do it by residential sales, or actually just put your ML number in there and it'll pull up your property. And then once you get your property pulled up, you can go ahead and look at the community icon symbol and get some more information. So let's go ahead and do that. So I have my listing pulled up. All I need to do is scroll to the right-hand side and look for this icon right here, which is after the school, the little apple. If I click on that, that's the community information. And it gives me all sorts of very interesting data that I could use for my book. The ones that I would stick to would be the economy, because it shows job growth. Then I would also show the quality of life, because it talks about commuting. And there's a bunch of different other ones that I'll let you guys look through, but they're the 2 main ones that I think are very helpful. Another place to find information would be Cloud CMA. So I'm going to click on Cloud. It's going to log me in. I'm going to immediately go to the buyer tour. And then I'm going to view PDF, because I've already did this to save time. And as you can see, the documents that I saved was the home buying process, because I think that's nice to have. Contact me. Area schools. Then local restaurants. So again, this is just great added information from Cloud that you don't have to do anything for. You just click and download. You all know how to do Google search, so I'm not going to waste anybody's time. But I would just start by putting in the name of the subdivision that you're working or that your house is, and see what comes up. Now, one of the things about Mount Vernon, I noticed it's important to put the state because there's plenty of Mount Vernons in the world. And then it just gives me my choices. And I'm just going to scroll through here and see what I want to add to my subdivision. And one link might lead to another. So here you go, the completed neighborhood information book that I would leave inside my listings or when I'm doing an open house. It has all the information a buyer would like to know about the community and the amenities around it. I hope you found this informational video helpful. If you have any comments, please leave them below. And don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day, everyone.